Hello, everyone. I'm here. I have the pleasure of interviewing Cannibal, the famous Cannibal from Sinaloa, Mexico. And this is an actual personal interview. When I did this interview, I didn't have the survey songs or the survey questions that I had for everybody else. So I mean, this is a personal interview, and it's okay because I'm still getting. This is a pretty good, interesting. This is a good interview. Had me cracking up a couple times. So I want to let you all hear about it. So. This is when we're going to start. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to, give you a summary of what he's saying, because he's speaking in Spanish. Okay, what I asked him, the first question I asked him is, what do you think about Bata playing in Mexico? What about Danke? ¿Qué piensa sobre Bata jugando en México? ¿Y qué del el japonés Danke? What Cannibal says is, pues me parece una muy buena idea que puedan venir personas de otros países a probarse. Pero su desempeño ha dejado mucho que desear. Solo esperar que ahora que se planeó esto con bastante tiempo hayan tenido tiempo de entrenar y venir en su mejor forma y no vuelvan a perder tan fácil. Basically, he's taking a shot at him. He's just going straight up. He's telling it straight up how it is. He's saying, it pretty much seems like a good idea for people to come from other countries to prove themselves. But, there's been a lot of time that's passed, and pretty much he's saying in a nutshell, he's trying to say in a politically correct way that, these people should be bringing their A game. There should be no excuses for them losing. They should be in their best form, and they shouldn't be able to lose too easily. These Mexicans pretty much have high expectations of them. So that's what he thinks about that. Second question, what would you say to Emil about Mexican skill level if you could? ¿Qué diría a Emil sobre el nivel en México? Si podría decirlo. Cannibal. Pues le dará que no mame huevo. Ya le he dicho 1000 veces que no puede juzgar o decidir quién es mejor solo por ver los videos. Eso solo se puede decidir jugando versus alguien de nivel. Por ejemplo, por fuera se puede ver que alguien no trae nivel, pero no es hasta que sientes la desesperación de no poder atacar a alguien que te zonea o asedio de alguien con estilo agresivo que te das cuenta que el por qué gana o pierda a una persona. So stop sucking Asians' dicks, man. Come on. Basically, he's saying what I've been saying for a while. Basically, Cannibal's saying his point of view is that he's been saying 1,000 times that you can't judge or decide who is better only by watching videos, and you can't and seeing who's playing. You said you have to play someone of skill, and someone that might zone you or play you aggressively. Basically, or with different styles in order to determine who's better. So in a nutshell, he's saying, you have to meet in person, and so he's saying, stop sucking Asian dicks based off what you're seeing online. So as I say, this is a comedy hour. This interview's got me cracking up quite a bit. So all right, oh man, next question. What is your take on the skill level in Ciudad Juarez, Mexico in King of Fighters 2002? Is there a grudge match between you and Lalo? I'm saying, ¿qué piensas del nivel en KOF 2002 en la Ciudad Juárez? ¿Hay algo como grudge match entre tú y Lalo? Eso dices, yo pienso que el nivel que traen ahorita los de Ciudad Juárez está muy cerca de ser de los mejores de México. Creo que solo les falta un poco de actitud y de huevos para poder ganar a los del sur. Y pues lo de Lalo, no, de mi parte no hay nada de oído de nada por el estilo. Por el otro lado, pues no creo que sea especial hacia mi aparecer, así que es con todo mundo allá. Pero dicho sea, al paso, no me gusta nada su estilo de juego. Nada personal, pero juega horrible. Pero hey, así ganó el torneo. Así que bien por él. Basically, I was asking him, obviously you can see his take on the skill level on Cedar Juarez, Mexico, and his grudge match between him and Lalo. And basically, he's saying the level of play of the people in Juarez is very close to the level of play of the best players in Mexico. And, they only, pretty much lack balls and, actually going down there to prove themselves. So, and also he's talking about, in order to be able to, beat the people in the South, all of them. So, and he's talking about Lalo. He says there's really no personal hate between him. He just hates his style of play. He was telling me before how Lalo reminds him, it's like he plays like Justin Wong. His style of play is super safe. He doesn't do anything, but he just sits and annoys you and pokes that way. And he hates that style of play. He says it's very, he plays, that's a horrible style of play, he thinks, by doing that, playing super turtley and not doing anything. But, he said, hey, well, Lalo won the tournament, which Cannibal was in, so, good for him. So, oh, man, very entertaining interview. Entertaining, to say the least. Oh, my God. Okay. All right, next question I asked him. Who are your top 5 players in King of Fighters 2002 in Mexico? ¿Quiénes son los 5 jugadores mejores en todo México en el 2002? En tu opinión. His number 1 player is Abraham. Second player is Osmani. Third is Kula. Fourth is Esteban de Juarez. And fifth is Cato, St. Billy. Now I'm going to read what he has. He says, number 1, Abraham, porque creo que hasta la fecha es el jugador más original que tiene en México y con el que me divertía más jugando personales o coronas. Yo creo que es de los pocos que juegan KOF para divertirse, no es solo para ganar. He says Abraham, he thinks, is his number, up to this point, he's the most original player. His style is the most original that Mexico has, and that Cannibal would enjoy playing personal matches against him. And he says Abraham is one of the few players that plays KOF to win. Or no, sorry, that's my fault. He's one of the few players that plays KOF in order just for fun, and not just to win or earn money. So, number 2, it's Osmani. He says Osmani porque la raza del sur y ganadora es a mí me gusto el más vistoso y le vi más habilidad que otros y un chingo de estrategia y jugadas perras. He's basically saying Osmani is very, very strong and he likes him, and he's seen a lot of strategy and a skill level from him. Basically, in a nutshell. Number 3, Kula. Dice, solo porque el sujeto ha ganado todo a todos, aunque por alguna razón en mi época de hardcore que KOFer no lo respeto tanto. No respeto a nadie que le usa a Billy Kane. El tipo es un histórico de KOF en México y no pude estar fuera de ninguna lista. Basically, he's saying, with all due respect, he's saying Kula has beaten everyone, basically. But in his age, he doesn't respect personally anyone that uses Billy Kane. So, but with that being said, because Kula uses Billy Kane on his team, but with that being said, he said, on anyone's list, Kula cannot be that far off. He can't be far off anyone's list for top 5. He can't. Number 4, Esteban from Ciudad Juarez, Mexico. He says, ¿por qué? Si vas a hablar de Ángel, tienes que pensar en las retas de este güey, cuando nadie sabía ni qué pedo con esta vieja, este güey hacía lo que ni en sus sueños pensaron. Todo el que usa al ángel, a sabiendos o no, lo debe mucho a este cabrón. Estilo ofensivo de las madres y variantes más locas que he visto. Todos los lugares le deben su nivel a ese cabrón, lo admitan o no. He is saying, Esteban, because anyone that uses Angel basically owes their gratitude to him. They owe everything to him because he is Angel King, basically, like you said before. They owe everything to him. because he's the one that when he first was playing with Angel in that tournament, I believe, when he played against Cannibal, he was, doing whatever came to mind, Esteban says. And that basically started this whole Angel movement in Mexico. And he's saying everyone, and his style is very offensive and, strong and crazy. And he says everyone in Juarez owes their level of skill level to Esteban, whether they want to admit it or not. Scapto, and he says, seen Billy without Billy.